everyone. Right, starting with your knees and your feet in line with your hips, toes are facing forward, keeping your core muscles engaged, keeping the shoulders back. We're going to curl down slowly, starting from your head. A nice deep breath, inhale, and then exhale as you curl down slowly, one vertebrae at a time, reaching all the way down towards your mat. Softening your knees, dropping your head, hold it there, stretch it out. And we're going to twist all the way to one side, keeping both legs straight. Good, and then all the way to the other side. Hold it there. And then back to the center. A nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. Curling up. Engage your core, stacking your spine, standing up nice and tall. Let's roll out the shoulders. Good, we're going to take a nice big step to the front, the opposite foot all the way back. Make sure toes are facing forward, and then keeping this back leg straight, you're going to push the heel of your foot down into your mat. Let's lean forward, so bending the front knee without lifting your heel off of the mat. So stretch out that calf muscle, it should be burning. Stretch and hold. Good, let's swap it around, nice and wide. Toes are facing forward, flatten that heel, hold it there. Leaning forward, so keeping this front knee bent. Good, and then let's lift. Right, balancing on one leg, we're going to hug this knee up, bringing it up towards your chest all the way. And then pulling it across to the inside, twisting your shoulders to the outside, lift the knee higher, stretching out your hip, hold it there. Good, and then grabbing hold of the ankle, we're going to pull the leg all the way back, extending out this arm for more balance, lift the leg higher, pulling your foot towards you, stretch and hold. Good, and then the other leg, so balancing nicely, grab hold of the knee, hug it in, and pulling it across, keep it lifted, shoulders twisting to the outside, stretching out your hip, and then let's grab hold of the ankle, pull the leg back, pulling your foot towards you, stretch and hold. Good, and bring it down. Right, we're going to stretch down towards the mat again. This time we're going to bring one leg over the other, standing up straight, shoulders are back, core muscles engaged again. And then same thing, as you start from your head, a nice deep breath, and then exhale through the spine. Try to balance nicely, so concentrating on your core, opening up all the vertebrae again. So you're rounding your spine, dropping your head, stretching it out, reach for your mat, hold it there. A nice deep breath, inhale, and then exhale as you curl up, engaging your core again, stacking the spine, and standing up nice and tall. Same thing with the other leg. So bring that other leg over, engage the core, shoulders back, starting from your head, inhale, and exhale through the spine, and then breathing freely, nice deep breaths, opening up all the vertebrae, pushing your upper body down, stretch it out, hold it there. Good, inhale and exhale, curling up, engage the core, stack your spine, go slowly, and standing tall, shoulders back. Let's roll out the shoulders, face your legs next to each other again, change direction with the shoulders. Good, we're going to start with our heels together and our toes apart, so your feet are forming a V shape, and then we're just going to lift and down, so up onto the toes and down. Sorry, balancing nicely, so engaging the core muscles, concentrate on pulling your navel towards your spine, keeping the shoulders back, lifting up nice and high, down. Just as you touch your mat with your heels, you're lifting again. So you're not resting on the mat. Exhale, lift, inhale, down. And just keep going. Let's do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping it lifted, straighten your feet so that they're now parallel to each other. Down, same thing, and lift. Inhale, just tapping the mat with your heels. Exhale, lift. Strengthening the muscles that are supporting your ankles, strengthening your calf muscles, keeping your shoulders back, keeping your core engaged. Don't let go. The navel is pulling towards your spine. Nice deep breaths. Calf muscles are starting to burn. Keep going. Good, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and then keeping it lifted, we're going to bounce, so pulsing up and down. And again, same as before, nice and high, touching the mat with your heels, breathing freely, keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, shake it out, loosen out the muscles. Right, we're going to be standing with your feet slightly wider than your hips, and your toes are pointing just slightly to the sides. And then we're going to go all the way down, so bending the knees, but keeping your spine engaged. So you are going to lean slightly forward, but your shoulders are pulling back. So your spine stays engaged, your core muscles are engaged, and it's as if you're going to be down, seated onto a chair. So don't let your knees go past your toes, and just as far as your knees will allow you to go, and then lifting back up. Nice and tall again. Inhale at the top, and exhale going down. Making sure that your knees don't go past your toes, and inhale, lift. Right, we can bring the arms out to the front if you need more balance and more control. Nice and tall, shoulders back and down. And lift, inhale, and exhale. Keep going. Just as low as you feel you can go. Inhale, exhale. Good, let's do 5 more. 5, lift, 4, 3 more. 2 more, and then last one, we're going to go down, holding it there in small pulses. Nice deep breaths, legs are burning, keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift. Good, kick out the legs, loosening up the muscles. Right, we're going to be balancing on one leg. So keeping your core muscles engaged for balance, shoulders are back, but you can lean against the wall or against the chair for this one. You're going to lock your leg to 90 degrees by lifting your foot up behind you. So your knees are glued together. Don't let this leg come forward, keeping it back, so controlling it all the way from your hip. And your leg is locked at 90 degrees and your ankle. So your foot is flexed, and then just pulling the leg out to the side. and then straightening it out. Bend it back so your foot goes back behind you again, and knees come back together. Good, and nice and wide, up, and then extend, bend it back, and controlling it down. Knees come together, don't let this knee go in front of the bottom knee. Out, stretch, bend, and back. So you really need to concentrate, keeping that foot lifted up behind you. Don't let the knee pull forward. Keep it in line. Extend it out. Bend it back and controlling down. Keep going. Let's do 3 more. Lift and stretch and bend and down. Let's do 2 more. Lift and extend and bend and down. Last one. You're going to stay at the top and we're going to kick it out 5 times. Slowly. Exhale. Inhale. Keep it lifted. Exhale. Inhale. The foot goes behind you so your knees are still in line with each other. 3 more. Stretch and bend. Stretch and bend. Last one. Extend. Hold it there. Stretch out the leg. Lift it higher. Keep it there. Good. Bend it back. And let's bring it down and down. Shake it out. Pick up the legs. Loosening up muscles. Sorry. Right, the other side. So engaging the core, balancing nicely. Shoulders are back. Knees are glued together. So lifting up the foot behind you. Flex. Pushing it out. And controlling it back. Deep breath. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keep going. All the way from the hip. Keep the rest of your body steady. Keep those shoulders back. Keep your core muscles engaged. Balancing nicely. Inhale. Right, let's do 4 more. 4. And back. 3. Inhale. 2. And last one, keeping it lifted. We're going to extend the leg out and bending it back. Stretching it out, balance nicely, bend it back. Good, 3. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Stretch it out. Hold it there. Lift it higher. Good. Keep it there. Legs are burning. Right. Let's bend it back. Bring it down and down. Shake them out. Kick them out. Right. The leg you started with. So we're going to be balancing again. Bring that foot slightly to the front of you, just the toes are touching, and then we're going to lift this leg up to 90 degrees, and we're going to flex the foot, and then we're going to pull this leg across to the inside, and pushing it all the way to the outside. So let me face forward, and you can see the knee is in line with the hip, foot is flexed, pull the knee across, everything else facing forward, keep it steady, and pulling it out to the side. Exhale. Inhale across and exhale nice and wide. Keep the knee lifted. Inhale. Exhale. So you really need to be concentrating on the core. Your navel is pulling towards your spine. Keeping it nice and straight. Shoulders are back. Inhale to the inside. Exhale all the way out. 3 more. 3. Squeezing it across, all the way out. 2 more, and out. Last one, across, and then out to the side. Let's hold it there, and let's pulse the leg. Pulsing all the way from the hip. Nice deep breath. Shoulders are still back, upper body still facing forward. 3, 2,
And 1. Hold it there, lift it higher. Good, and then let's bring it down. Shaking it out. Kick out both legs. Right, let's do the other side. So the foot is just slightly to the front. Engaging the core, shoulders pulling back. Balancing nicely. The knee is locked at 90 degrees. Flex your foot. Pull the leg across to the inside. And then all the way out to the outside. Inhale as you pull across, squeezing it in. And exhale. Keep going. Keep that knee lifted. Shoulders are staying back. Core muscles staying engaged. Balance nicely. Keep your foot flexed. Let's do 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Last one. And pulling it out to the outside, holding it there. Let's pulse the leg all the way from your hip. Small pulses. Shoulders staying back. Upper body facing forward. Breathe freely. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Good. And then let's bring it down. Shake out both legs. Kick them out. Right, we're going to go all the way down onto the mat. So you're going to be lying on your side. And we can either be lying all the way flat onto your arm, or you can bend your arm in, resting your head in your hand. And we're going to lock the legs to 90 degrees. So you're going to bring your knees to the front of you. Your knees are in line with your hips. Feet go straight down from the knees. So there's a 90-degree angle here. Core muscles are engaged, keeping everything nice and stacked. So knees are in line, hips are in line, and feet are in line. And then just going to lift this leg slightly, dropping the foot. So relaxing your foot. As you do that, you're immediately engaging all these muscles at the back here, in the hips, in the glutes, just by dropping your foot. So it's just a bit of extra strengthening. And then we're going to lift, not too wide, and then inhale back. Don't drop all the way down. Exhale, the whole leg lifting together, and then bringing it down. So everything staying in line. Lift and down. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. Don't forget your core, keep them engaged. Exhale. And then last one. Out. And as you bring it down, we're not dropping all the way. You're just going to push the leg forward, keeping your knees in line with each other. Your foot is still relaxing, bending it back just to 90 degrees again. Extend forward. Knees staying in line. And your foot is just slightly higher than your hip when it extends. When it's bent here, it can be in line with the hip. As you stretch forward, it lifts slightly. Good. Bend it back. Inhale and exhale. Keep it extended to the front of you. Dropping it down. Just your big toe is going to touch. Your knees are still in line with each other. And then lifting that leg to 45 degrees. Down. Inhale. Use your core muscles nice and strong. Keeping the rest of your body glued to the mat. Keep it steady. Bring it down. Knees come together. Tap with your big toe. And exhale about 45 degrees. Inhale. It should be burning. And exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Tap. Exhale. Lift. Inhale, tap, last one. Lift, hold it there at 45. Let's do small pulses all the way from your hips. So the whole leg is going. Your foot is still relaxing. Keep breathing, deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Bend it back and bring it down. It should be burning. Let's have the knee in, stretching it out. And then pushing it all the way down towards the mat, hold it there. Good, we're going to roll over onto our other side. And again, however you're feeling comfortable with your head. So if you're lying flat on your arm, that's fine. Or bending the arm in, resting your head in your hand. Let's lock the legs to 90 degrees. Core muscles are engaged, everything stacked nicely. Lifting the leg, as you lift your leg slightly, relax your foot. And then up, and inhale down. Don't drop all the way down, exhale, inhale. Lifting the whole leg all the way from the hip. Keep going. Good, let's do 2 more. Lift. Last one. Right, without dropping all the way down, we're just going to push the leg out to the front of you, stretch it forward. Your knees are staying in line with each other when you bend and when you extend. So straighten the leg forward, your foot is relaxed, keeping it lifted. Inhale back, exhale, extend. Keep going. Right, let's extend it out to the front of you, and then from the hip, the whole leg is straight, and then down. Just tapping the mat with your big toe, your knees staying in line with each other, and then lifting to 45 degrees. Inhale down and tap. Exhale, lift. Keep going. Should be burning. Good, let's do 3 more. 3. Inhale. 2. And last one, lifting it up to 45 degrees. Let's pulse the whole leg all the way from the hip. So straightening the leg, relaxing the foot. 3, 2, and 1. Bend it in, bring it down. Good, hug your knee up towards your chest, stretch it out, and then pushing it down towards the mat. Hold it there. Right, we're going to lift up into a seated position. Extending your legs out to the front of you. Keep them flat, feet are together. And let's engage the core muscles. So pulling in the tummy, shoulders are back, straighten your spine. As if you're sitting against a flat wall. And just holding it there, concentrating on your spine, being nice and tall. Let's roll out the shoulders, nice deep breaths. Change direction. Good, let's relax, pulling the shoulders back. Engage the core and then stretch forward. Start from your head, inhale. And then exhale as you curl to the front through your spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Reaching for your toes. Drop your head, hold it there. Good, a little bit further. Let's flex the feet, stretching it out, hold it there. Inhale and exhale, curling up, stacking your spine again. Straighten up, nice and tall. Right, we're going to bring one leg over the other and we're going to hug it in nice and tight. And then we're going to bend that opposite knee up, this foot staying where it is, and then pushing this knee down, so sliding that foot in. Push this knee down and let's lean forward. Good, a little bit further if you can. Right, we are going to grab hold of that bottom ankle, this foot staying as it is. Try to bring it under, tucking it under, and then let's bring the legs down, keeping everything bent in nicely. and then curling your spine, drop your head, folding your upper body over the legs, drop your head, stretch it out, nice deep breath. Good, and then let's lift. We're going to swap it around. So this leg going flat, the opposite leg coming over. Hug it in nice and tight. And then bending that opposite knee up, pushing this knee down. Stretch it out. Let's lean forward with the upper body. It should be burning. Good, let's grab hold of that ankle and tucking it under. Push the legs down slowly and then folding the upper body over. Drop your head. Nice deep breath. Hold it there. And let's lift. Right, we're going to extend the legs nice and wide, so stretching them apart as wide as they can go, flattening them onto the mat. Flex both feet, and then let's walk the hands all the way to the front, curling your spine, drop your head, keep breathing, deep breaths, a little bit further, and let's push the elbows down into the mat, stretch it out, keep your feet flexed, hold it there. Good, and then let's walk it back, stacking your spine, straighten up. Right, we're going to bend the legs in, placing your feet together, pull them in a little bit further if you can, and then using your elbows, we're going to push the knees all the way down, stretching it out, holding it there. Good, and then straighten up. Right, we're going to grab hold of the feet with your hands and you're going to try and open them up, so nice and wide, just like a butterfly. And curling your spine, we are going to pull your head all the way down. Try to reach for your toes with your forehead, stretching it up all the way. Hold it there. Good, and then let's lift. Straighten up, closing the feet again. Grab hold of the ankles, straighten your spine, and just lean back. Stretching it out. Good, and then lift. Extend the legs out to the front again. Feet are together. Shoulders are back, legs are flat, and let's stretch forward. Inhale, first with your head, and then exhale through your spine. Opening up all the vertebrae, reaching for your toes, drop your head. Let's flex the feet, hold it there. Good, inhale and exhale, curling up, engage your core, stacking your spine. Let's roll out the shoulders, nice big circles, change direction. Good, spread your legs slightly, let's roll out the ankles, also nice big circles, change direction, and there we go, well done, thank you.